What's going on, friends? James Nguyen here with the Alpha Red Comic Channel. Welcome to a Sunday afternoon stream. I'm going to extend the campaign for Alpha Red #7 over to Kickstarter. We've been 3 weeks on Fund My Comic, and thank you so much for everybody who has supported me over there. We are at 55%, and it keeps ticking up. And I just don't want to miss any people over on Kickstarter who have not migrated over to Fund My Comic. It's not going to be a big ask. With all the money that I have raised over on Fund My Comic, will be enough to complete Alpha Red #7. So no fears there. I'm going to keep the funding goal low so that I can hit it, and that hopefully hit it early, and just give people an opportunity over on Kickstarter to support the project. So I'm going to be putting together the Kickstarter campaign. So Kickstarter works a little bit different than Fund My Comic, where Fund My Comic, I build the site, build the campaign, and then I do have to submit it, but Luke Stone approves it pretty quick. And so over at Kickstarter, it's a toss-up, really. It's been anywhere from a day or two to like almost a week before they approve the campaign. So I can't say that it's going to go live tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. and boom, it's going to happen. Like, I can do that if it was like a week out. But let me turn on some music. You don't want to hear me chitter chatter for too long without a little bit of background music. Get a little Alpha Red theme song going. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we can start, right? So I'm going to share my screen and show you all the ins and outs here. Let me just do a little on the fly producing here because I wanted to get ready right away and jump on, but I had not opened any of my other windows. Let me see. Share screen. Yep, share entire screen. We'll share this over here. Kabamski. Bobam. And let's do this. Is this enough for you guys to see? So that is, can I take it over the whole screen? All right. That'll be easier for me to see what you're seeing. And then I'll pop between this screen and this screen. This is my Photoshop. This is a folder that I created with all the images that I used for my Fund My Comic campaign. So it'll just take a little bit of tweaking to convert some of these files over to the Kickstarter campaign. So let me open up the next thing that I was going to add to the Kickstarter campaign as I build it out. So let me hit this button here. Sign in to Kickstarter. So I started it this morning, and I'll walk you through. So when you sign in and you have a project going, you just click your little icon. I have already converted an image over into my basics thing, where they ask you for the title of the comic project that you're doing. I did have to kind of condense my description of Alpha Red #7 to fit into the subtitle, and then you pick your categories, your comics. You got all these different categories here. Location. I swear I keep putting the location in, but there it is. That's the location, and I swear I save it. It says it saves it, and then it doesn't. So I'm going to keep the funding goal at $100 so that it can hopefully hit it relatively soon. Like if someone is just catching up, it would only take one or two people to. It would only take two people to. I think it was the. Let's do this. Let's open up my my Fund My Comic campaign. See how it's doing. We are at 24 backers the last time I looked, and 55%. So yep. So we are at 1365 after 3 weeks. So that's pretty good. So I'm not going to complain about that at all. I'm super grateful for all the people who have jumped on and supported me over on Fund My Comic. But I would like more support. Just to like, it just makes it easier. It makes all the decisions easier if I can spend a little bit of extra money here. I'll save more down the line if I can order more comics. You can bulk bundle, bulk buy things, and things cost less per issue, things like that. That's how I'm able to give away a free regular issue of Alpha Red #1 with the backing of an exclusive cover. So the reason why I went with Fund My Comic first was that it has this raise mode where I'm gonna do it anyway. So they give me the money like right away. When you back something on Fund My Comic, I get the money within 2 days. They take out their fee, and I think their fee, I don't know what if they advertise it up here or not, but it was at 1%. I want to say, I don't want to click away. Yeah, might as well click away. Yeah, see, it says Fund My Comic offers a 1% platform fee. So they charge you 1% to host your campaign on there. They do all the collecting, and then there's a processing fee on the way out, but it's minimal compared to Kickstarter. So that is why I have chosen to do this over there. Let me jump over here because I can't see any comments, if there are any comments. This is early for anybody who watches my Sunday night draw stream. So tonight I will be doing a Sunday night draw stream. I'm all over the place. I am unprepared for this. So, but this is, this is tonight's draw stream. Is going to be Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong. And if you are a fan of any one of those, I'll be finishing up the pencils on this. And if I can get to the inks, fantastic. If not, we'll have to wait. But that is the goal there. But that is what I typically do on a Sunday, is jump on and do a draw stream. So it is 1:30 as I am live streaming this right now. So this is not a great time overall for live streaming, especially it's 1:30 East Coast time. So all my West Coast friends are not even done with church yet. So, but here I am building the website here. It is getting warm. This lamp thing, it puts off some radiation. I think I can get a tan from this light over here. I'm going to turn on the AC from across the room. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. I'll check in every now and again to see if you guys can hear that. I might jump off just to see if I can't push the open window. I have a window cracked open too, so I don't want to lose too much of the cold air. But here we are. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna set the launch date for tomorrow anyway, to see if they can speed up the approval, and if they can, fantastic. I'll jump on tomorrow night and another soft launch for Alpha Red #7 over on Kickstarter, and then I'm going to put the last day is also a Monday, June 30th. I'll stop it at 8:30 p.m. and hopefully by then we'll have reached $100 over here on Fund My Comic, and then on Kickstarter, and then over on Fund My Comic. Oh no, this stupid this smart AI is gonna. All right, it didn't. Okay, hopefully it's not gonna follow me around. So anyway, I have a smart camera that that likes to be told what to do with my hand motions, and if I speak too much with my hands, it thinks that I'm trying to talk to it. So this video is really for anybody who is finding me later, and you're interested in how to put together a Kickstarter. As independent independent creators are moving to Kickstarter to doing their own crowdfunding, I feel an uptick of creators that are coming out of the mainstream who are trying their hand at crowdfunding. And I know that it's a bit of a learning curve for them. They're not used to the grind that we in the in the independent sphere are used to. So what's different between Fund My Comic and Kickstarter at this point is that on Kickstarter, you go from this screen where you're adding all the information that you want to convey to the people, as far as just the snippets. This is what Kickstarter shows as previews to people. This is where they show you, you come onto the campaign page. They'll show you this image of whatever you wanted to show people, and if you have a video there, it will actually supersede this image over the image with the video. And so you'll click the video, and it'll introduce people to your campaign via the video. But then the rewards over here with Fund My Comic, you have to put in each reward, and there's no add-ons, there's no anything. So you have to build in all the rewards into each reward. So there's no second page like there is on Kickstarter where you can go to the add-on. So in this create your rewards page, you're just plopping in all the images that you're going to eventually use, whether in the reward tiers over here or on the add-ons. So right now I'm just populating the items, everything that I want to put in here. And then I'm going to grab them when I come into this, and then I'm going to put in reward by reward what I want to offer to the potential backer as a reward. So I'm going to continue populating this item page here, and if anyone finds me, they can pop on here. So I want to put in. I'm going to put in action figures. I have 3 more action figures. Alpha Red, action, custom figures. So I don't want to oversell that they are action figures because they are hand painted. Custom. Let's do that. Custom hand painted figures. Because the person that I had create these Alpha Red action figures for me hand painted them, and some of the paint dried, and so they're not very actiony. You would have to cut through the paint to get the joints to move. The joints do move. I painted it. I tucked it away. I packed it away. I am going to a homeschool convention on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in Pennsylvania. But this is one of the unpacked figures. Let me jump over here. These are sold out. Oops. Yeah, these are sold out. This is the Wingman figure. These are sold out. This is my version of it, and even my version of it, it can't move. That's why I actually broke the wings as I was trying to move it, because it was painted like folded down. His wings come folded down. But I am sold out of these. But Alpha Red is made by the same guy. He 3D prints the parts. He paints them and then he puts them together. I don't know if it's in that order or if he puts them together first and then paints them. But That's what he does. And so let me get back to the screen. That's what you're getting with this. And I only have 3 figures of Alpha Red left. So, and I'm gonna Alpha Red custom figure. I don't know why they ask you if you want an alternative name for this, but you can shorten it. So sometimes I'll give it like an abbreviation instead of putting hand painted up here, which is what it will say. That's what I put, and that's how. Where is it at? It'll come up. Yeah, it'll be right here. Hopefully, hopefully. Anyway, we'll do another one. I'm going to put the cover, Alpha Red, number 7, original art, cover, original art. I'm going to upload it. Ba-boom, ba-boom. That's my question for you. Would you and Amelia be willing to share for 2 minutes of value? Okay. Let me answer this real quick. It's kind of important. All right. Just agreeing to give away my firstborn child there. Just kidding. She's too valuable. So here's the image that I used for Fund My Comic, and it's actually too big. I'm gonna throw that away. Delete the file. Yes. So here is the specifications for this site. So Kickstarter has its own boundaries, limitations, because they host all the images and videos right on their site. So I take this number, this 348 by 232 pixels, and then I'm going to translate. Oops, I'm going to jump into this, my Photoshop program that I have open, and I knew that I was going to add this and I was going to use it. Oop. I just want to go in and change the image. I already have it set at pixels. It was 348 by 232. The 348 is close enough. It'll chop off a little bit of the top and a little bit of the bottom, which is fine by me because the picture is going to be relatively small. So now that I have that, I want to rename it because I don't want to, I haven't decided whether or not I want to put it over on Indiegogo, and I don't know what their limitations are. So I'm just going to rename it, just put a 1KS in front of it so that it kind of gets together over here. Going to save it. And then now I can go into this, and when I upload it, so I named it 1KS because everything is sorted like alphabetically. And so it's sorted by name, and then so it's numbers first, alphabet second. So I want it easily findable. So now that I'm working with the Kickstarter thing, instead of naming everything Alpha Red first to kind of push it up with the A, I use the 1. And so this will be, do I like that or not? Maybe I don't like that. I'm going to trash that and try using the height instead. I'm glad we looked at that. So the height was 232. We'll go with 232 instead so that people know what they're getting here. And then I'll save that. I just hit Control S. So if you are like me, you like the little hotkeys and you like figuring out shortcuts. Sometimes when you name them the same thing, it does not want to change. So I'm going to rename it. I'm going to rename it. Save as. I'm just going to put A on the rear end here. And then, boop, hit that. Yes, okay. And let's see if it'll save it with the whole top and bottom. So I'm going to pick the one that says A. And bada bing, bada boom, it didn't seem to matter. Okay, well, cover art. I'm going to name it AR7, AR7 for Alpha Red 7. Save the item. All right, what else did I want? I'm going to also write Alpha Red original trading card art. So it still has the same stipulations. So I'm going to go back into my folder that I created already. Boom, got to get to Photoshop, open. And if you're new to me or new to the channel, I've shown this already, but this is the original art for a trading card that is going to be included in every backer's order. Oop, I don't want that. And so I'm going to change this to 232. And was that smaller or bigger than the 348? So we do want the 348 up here because that'll make the height smaller. Okay. So we're going to save it again as 1KS for Kickstarter and save that so that when I jump in back into here, here, upload the file with the picture, it'll be that one right there. And AR original card art, and save that item. You know, there's only one of these. I don't think I'm gonna bother putting them into this items thing, because the only reason why you put those in there is to put it in both the reward tier and the add-ons, which I'll show you in a minute why you would want to do that, which I did not do that yet. Let me make sure I put on the digital deluxe Alpha Red number 7. And I'm going to use the same picture as the 3 covers one, because with the digital deluxe, you get all 3 covers. You get virgin copies of all 3. You get pencil version, you get inked version, you get color virgin cover, and then you also get the picture that everybody else gets. So you will get all 3. AR7. Save that item. And then I'll also put it in as an add-on. I don't know why you would want to do that, because any physical tier comes with that, but maybe I should have thought of that before I did it. Doesn't hurt, I guess. I'll just pull it over. Another item that I want to include is a t-shirt, Alpha Red brand t-shirt. And let me go in here and open up the t-shirt thing here. This does not come with an exclusive. This only comes with the normal cover. So I want the size, right? Image size. I'm changing the image size to match what Kickstarter is looking for, the limitation they have there. Oop, nope, I never saved it. Got to go in and save it. Save as. Then I go to the front of it, 1KS for Kickstarter, so that I can easily find it. Hit OK, jump over, and it should be in here. Yep, easy to find because it's right at the top where it was, all the way at the bottom. So I think, let me take a look at my all of my, no, let's not do that. Let's go into here and pull this up this way. Yeah, I can add these flip books. So I'm doing exclusive flip books, right? So you can, I don't know who would want this version. Yeah. So if you read here, I am doing, it's going to be a 48 pager because Alpha Red number 7 is a 24 pager. And what's going to happen is you're going to flip the comic to the other side, and it'll be the Virgin art only. It'll be fully colored, but all the word balloons will be pulled out so that you can look at the entire image of each page. So the word balloons cover up a bunch of stuff, and sometimes you don't want the artwork covered up. You want to see what you've been missing. Yeah, but nobody's on, so you can. I'm just doing stuff anyway. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. Yep. So that's the plan with this exclusive. I don't want to have too many on hand. I don't want to make it a normal thing. I do want it to be something special that anybody who supports Alpha Red number 7 and helps this project come to life have something that nobody else can get later on. I mean, I will have some that I will auction off, or I will have some here for myself to sell at a higher price to kind of continue to fundraise for future Alpha Reds. But for the most part, you don't get access to it. It's not going to be like an evergreen comic that you can continue to order. Like right now, you can order forever. Alpha Reds 1 through 6. I think I might cut it off and just bring it back every now and again to do the singles, but that's a long-term plan. But right now, the plan is to have Alpha Red number 1 through 6 available on demand, pretty much. But some certain exclusive things like this will not be available. So I want to change this to 348, which is the width of the pixels. Got to save it again. So this is a lot of the monotonous stuff that when the mainstream artists are coming in from Marvel or DC and they're dipping their toes into the indie space, I imagine they're not going to want to do this. So they either will continue to work for the mainstream or pay somebody else to do it. I know there are other services like Zoop is one, and I think there's one or two other ones who kind of why is it not showing these? I wonder if it's just a matter of refreshing. Please tell me it's just a matter of refreshing. Yes. Yep. The images are here. Okay. That was one. What other exclusive ones do I have here? So that was the regular exclusive. And then there's another exclusive. I didn't want to make all of these exclusive, but maybe I do, maybe I don't. Who knows? Let's put it in here anyway. Exclusive 48 page flip cover, one Virgin only art pencils on the one side and Virgin art inks on the other side. So you get to see the breakouts. What's going on, Patrick Daniel in the house? Thanks for joining me, brother. This is a tutorial for anybody who's looking to put together a crowdfunder. This specifically is Kickstarter because I am expanding it to Kickstarter. 3 weeks on Fund My Comic have been fantastic, but I don't know if it's a limitation for some folks. Let me see. Am I working on this? Okay, I didn't change it. So I don't know if it's a limitation for some folks to follow me over to the other platform. So I am making it easy for them. And then while I'm making it easy for them to be a part of this campaign, because I do need a little bit more money. Not that I need it, but it will make things easier. I am spending money to go to a homeschool convention here this week. And so that's going to eat away at some of the money that I have saved up, this war chest that I have. But I am hoping that, did I do the other exclusive? Exclusive. I don't know, Patrick Daniel, does it, does the word exclusive help any? Alpha, red, flip, color. Does that entice you at all? Does that change your opinion to buy in now versus buy in September? Exclusive, color, flip, version. Because I do want to reward people who are investing now. AR7 flip color. Flip color, save item. And a lot of people just want, they just want to pick up the book. And I get that. What did I exclusive alpha red 7 B and W flip book. So I do want to reward people who are investing. I do consider it investing into the project. Like I can't do it on my own without the support of supporters, backers. So I get that that most people will pick up the color because who doesn't love color? Let me see. What did I call it? AR7 flip B and W. But to give them an opportunity, to give anybody an opportunity to have something a little bit more special that they can't get after the campaign, I think motivates just a handful of people who can afford to support me in ways that not everyone can. Let me see what other rewards did I have that I need to transfer over to this new platform, this other platform. It's not a new platform, but it's another platform. Let's see. Let me see. Did that? Oh, yeah. The catch-up tiers. Hello. So I'm going to change the size, and that is a different size. So there's a 232. So whichever one's smaller so that it all fits on there. Let me see, save. 1KS. So I assume, Patrick, that the only people who really, really care about this video are going to be people who are thinking about creating a crowdfunder. And what was that I just did? Let's catch up tier. Alpha red 1 to 7 regular. 1 to 7 regular covers. Catch. If I can spell, I'd be dangerous. Catch up tier. And then. Is that it? Yep. We'll grab that. And AR 1 to 7 catch up. And with the catch up tier, you also get the exclusive. Now you can wait until September, and all of them will be available on Starcross Comics, regular cover. Or you can help me out here and get the exclusive. I was commenting that Patrick said he does like the color. So just to make sure I highlight that. And of course, the homage covers. You can go ahead and get all the homage covers. I do have the homage covers, a few left from Alpha Red number 6, where I did 3. Actually, I have 4 covers. Let me see if I. Well, nope. Get down here. 232. Yep, this is the better one. Where I did 4 different homage covers, which I was crazy to do that. I was trying something new. Alpha Red 1 through 7. Let's just pull this in and put homage. Hey, homage. Forget about it. Where I did 4 homage covers for Alpha Red number 6, because I did 1 for each platform, and then I told people that I was not going to print anymore. Where did I put it? There it is. Did I grab the right one? Let's trash that, because I don't know if I picked the right one. Did I save it? Did I save this guy? Save as? I did not. I had not. 1 KS. Oop. Come on. KS for Kickstarter. And then after I did the 3 different exclusive Kickstarter, homage covers to kind of entice people to partake on each platform to see which platform did best. I wasn't going to print up any more of those, so I had to create a 4th one. AR7, nope, AR7 1 through, no, AR, there it is, and then put homage. And so I had to come back and do like an evergreen, what I call evergreen comics, where it's available all the time. And so I ended up with 4 homage covers. I think that's all I'm gonna. Let me check one more time over here to see if there are any rewards that I'm gonna want to build out. Open. I got the action figures. I got the original art. I can do more original art, but those are all one-offs. So you only want to put them in the item category if you're going to put them either in this reward tier. So we're on this reward thing, and then we're in this item button where you can populate the items. And now we're going to go to the reward tiers and actually build out the reward tiers. So we're going to import a reward, right? So all of these that I created from the other screen are supposed to be in here. So where's the digital? No, I'm not trying to import. No, new reward. Where do I do it? Example of what you're making. No. Behind the scenes sneak peek. No. Example. An exclusive experience for objective. Do I just hit new reward? Can I just pull it in? Get out of town. Don't tell me I wasted all that time. No, cancel. No, I know I can pull in one of the rewards I just created Come on. Volume 1. No. 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 You're stupid. Please don't tell me I wasted all that time. I'm not going to waste your time by cursing at Kickstarter. This is the learn about managing. Most creators offer 3 to 10 tiers. Okay, thanks for the darn it. So let's do the Alpha Red 7 Digital Deluxe. And so over here I have the Fund My Comic. Whoops, where's my Fund My Comic rewards? And so I don't want to have to retype everything. And so I'm just going to copy and paste what I have over here. This is supposed to save me a bunch of time. Exclusive digital download. And then do the image. Bam. And then we're going to call it the Digital Deluxe Alpha Red. There it is. I don't know why they would do that, but they're killing me. They're killing me. So the cool thing about this Digital Deluxe that you're going to get with every physical backing, guys. All backers get it. Yep. There's no limit. There's no time. You're going to get it in July for sure. 100%. It's almost done anywhere in the world because it's digital. Rest of the world, nope. Digital reward only. So you see all these options that you have to kind of make all these little decisions for. It's kind of maddening, honestly. Let me see. Here's where I think I'm supposed to put that you can add some stuff, including items in your rewards and add-ons. Makes it easy for backers to understand and compare your offerings. And but can you close the window? Thank you. All right, so let me see. So you can't get any physical rewards with this digital reward tier, but what you get with this is, like I said, if you were following along, you get all the versions of all the covers. So you get the pencil version with the logo, you get the pencil version without the logo, you get the inked version with and without logo, you get the color version with or without logo, you get the regular cover with all those things, you get the exclusive cover with all those things, and you get the homage cover, all those things. So I don't think there's a pencil version of the homage cover. Just how I do the homage covers is a little bit more like drawing over the drawing to keep the poses and things the same. So, all right, I'm just going to save this reward. Kabamski, add, what do they want? Let's see, add all items included in this reward. I did. Oh, this is where I add the other from the other page. See, I thought I remembered that. Kabamski. And that's what you get. Now I can say the reward. Bazinga. There it is. All right. So that is the no. I'm not gonna, hang on. Cancel this. I forgot. Oh, I did put $5. Okay. I thought that I had forgotten to put the cost. So this is the exclusive. I hope that word means something to somebody. Exclusive Alpha Red number 7 plus. I think I did plus regular reg cover. AR7. Whoop, 7. Come on, 7. Plus digital. No, see, I knew that I had limitations on that. So they don't give you a whole lot of room to do the title. So I'm going to go in here, just copy, bam, 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 copy, paste. I don't have to reinvent the wheel here. So it lets you know that you're getting the exclusive cover, you're getting the regular cover, you're getting the exclusive digital with regular, exclusive, and virgin covers, and a free trading card. I'm going to upload the image that we had from over here that we already made. Tell me I didn't convert it. I don't think I converted it. I think I just like uploaded it from, because this is it right here. I don't think I converted it. It's processing. I converted it itself, I guess. And I'm going to use those pictures anyway, the pre-converted ones, into the story part of the like over here. Yes, go back. Yes. Like I'm going to hit this story thing after I'm done saving the rewards. And what did I call it? Alpha Red, number 7. No. Just say exclusive cover. If I could spell, I told you I'd be dangerous. Exclusive AR7. Campaign cover. Campaign. If I could type, I'd be even more dangerous. Can't spell, can't type. Campaign cover. Plus reg cov. All right. And this, how much was it over here? 15. So I'm trying to keep it as same as possible. All backers, no limits, new item. I'm going to import it from the other side. Homage, sketch, homage, regular. No. Exclusive campaign cover. Yep, that's what I called it. Exclusive Alpha Red, number 7, campaign cover, regular cover, deluxe. Yep, that's the one. That's what you get with it. Period. July. Ships only certain countries. United States, $10. Another destination, I have some Canadian friends who asked me to make it available. None of them have partaken because of the shipping. The shipping is insane. It actually might be more than $25 to get 2 comics over the border. It's insane. But that's what we're going to do. If you are in a country other than the United States or Canada, please consider supporting the digital version. A bit off the subject, but are you still streaming tonight? I am, sir. I am going to do this cover right here. I picked up Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong. This is the sketch. I'd like to get a little bit more pencils done, Patrick, before I get to it, because I'd like to, I'd like to get it all done tonight. But I have a thing at church. I do have a thing at church. So I can't work on it before I jump on the live stream tonight. I'll come back from that meeting just in time for the stream. Awesome. I appreciate you your attendance every week. Very, very encouraging. I appreciate it. Let me see. Alpha Red 7. Homage. Yeah. Cover. Plus reg cov plus. Come on. Digital. Okay. That's all let me squeeze in there. And then I'm going to jump over here. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, I made that go next. Okay. Okay. Wow. So on Fund My Comic here, I can pick which reward goes in what order, and you can't do that with Kickstarter. They just do it by backer price. So I'll make this. Will I make this 15 also? I think I'll make this 15. Yeah, it was 15. Why is that? Let's put, I don't know why the order is like that over there. I probably just got tired of being on the platform. So I likely saw that I did not have it in the right order and did not care. Just jumped off. So you can see where this is like a barrier for a lot of people. Homage, AR7, 7. Homage, cover. So you kind of have to grind it out. Hulk, 181. It is not very nice. All right. So this is where I'm choosing Alpha Red homage. That's a catch up tier homage. There you go. Kabamski. July 2025. Ships anywhere in the world. Nope. Sorry. Just United States. $10 shipping. Other. This is so much more convenient than the Fund My Comic. I don't mean to disparage Luke and what he's doing over there. They have a fantastic site. Just differences, preferences. I don't know how hard or how easy. Oh no, I made it $1. That's not right. Let's go back in there and get that corrected. Save that. And so you see how they stack these up by pledge amount. So there's the 15, there's the 15, and then it'll. Oh, okay. Thank goodness it doesn't go by alphabetical order then, because then these would be out of order. Then I'd have to rename this in hopes to get this above the other one. So it's kind of nutsy. All right, so I got the digital, I got these two, and the one exclusive, then I got that. And let's do the catch-up tiers, because people, regular catch-up, Alpha Red 1 through 7, catch up, regular cover, and then we'll jump over to this. I think this was up higher. Here we go. Copy and paste. Save us some time. Exclusive physical copies, digital copies of 1 through 7, including the Alpha Red Deluxe digital copy, which will not be available after the campaign. It will just go down to the regular cover. Regular. You don't get the extra black and white version. You don't get the virgin covers, no pencil covers, no, none of that. You just get the straight up story. You get the cover, regular cover, inside cover, all that good stuff, but you just don't get all the extra goodies unless you support Alpha Red before the end of June. I am extending, Patrick, the end. Oh, which one was I doing? Doing. Was I doing this one? Regular cover. Kabamski. Yep. What a deal. If only, sir. If only that were the deal. That would be a fantastic deal. AR7. Catch up. AR 1 through 7. 1 through 7. Catch up. Do I want to put anything else? Plus exclusive? Plus exclusive. Yeah, because you do get the exclusive cover too. Cover. Let's bold. Let's do all caps. Exclusive cover. And what did I have it for over here? 40. No, so I appreciate your support over on Fund My Comic, Patrick. This just gives people who supported me here. There were like 50 couple people, I think, ended up supporting me on Kickstarter, and we are at 24 over on Fund My Comic. So half of the people, roughly, a little less than half of the people followed me over to Fund My Comic. So I am July this year, ships to certain countries. And so this is, yeah. So I appreciate you supporting me over there. I don't know if you've ever supported anything on Fund My Comic or on Kickstarter either. I don't know if we ever talked about that, but I think, yep, $40. We're good there. Oh no, I gotta go back in there. Gotta go back in. Edit. This didn't come out right. Like, why did this not jump down? Exclusive. And then do I have to go back? Hit that. Go back. Hit that. Like, it jams it in here. I just didn't like the way it looked over here. Let's save that reward. It looks like it's having problems with the picture. Nope. Picture went through. Good. And then new reward. So it's going to do it by cost. So here are the next ones that are 25. 25 is the exclusive flip cover pencils digital. Let's just copy that because that's the next cost tier. Exclusive. Let's make that all caps. EX. Oh. Exclusive. Let's take out this number sign so that we can have a little bit more room. Flip. And what is it? It flips. Flip comic. Pencils one side, inks the other. Okay. Flip pencil. Whoop. Pencils. Nope. Inks. Nope. All right. Ran out of spaces. What can we can just take this out so it doesn't look too. Give me that. Nope. Won't give me. Pencils. Slash. Do a slash. Is that the same? Yeah, we'll just keep it like that. And then copy, paste. Paste. So Patrick, do you have another suggestion for our jaw stream? So my local comic book store convinced me that Battle Beast is still hot. So I'm going to do 2 more Battle Beasts, but they won't be for Sunday. I think I'll save it and I'll do it like during the week to kind of get people motivated for that. Let me see. I think it was this one. Will it just let me pop it in here? Pencils on one side, it's on the other. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. So, waiting for the paycheck on my new second job to kick in. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh, I thought I saw that you had jumped in. I apologize. I don't. No pressure. No pressure. I get you. Times are tough. Times are definitely tough. I'm actually taking on some artistic work. Somebody asked me to help out with an Advent book that's coming out. Let me see. Flip AR7 AR7 exclusive. Talking, typing, spelling. It's all working against me, Patrick. Flip. Comic. Inks. Pencils. Yeah. And inks. And how much was that? 25? Yeah, it was 25. 25. What a steal. What a steal. Let's see if I didn't do that one. I have to create one, I think, because I did not do. All right, we're just gonna do one. Alpha, red. 7. Flip. Cover. Nope. Flip. Comic. Exclusive? Should I do it? Exclusive. So I am also taking on part-time jobs in hopes to continue producing more Alpha Red. All of it goes to Alpha. I shouldn't say all of it because it goes into a treasure trove that I use to buy my own comics. So I can't say that it all goes to Alpha Red, but it goes into the same war chest. And I try to be judicious about what I pick up while I'm supporting other indie creators and picking up comics that I like. So it all goes into the same pile. Exclusive Alpha Red Flip comic. Will it let me do comic? Pencils. Inks. That seems to let me do more down there. Choose one. Add a file. Yep. And it was this one. Sure. I don't know why I have to do it twice. Then they're going to want me to do this too. Exclusive. AR. Exclusive. AR7. Not Y. 7. Flip comic. Pencils. Inks. Save that bad boy. Ships to the US for $10. Yeah, no pressure on the support. I know you gotta prioritize, and comics are understandably not a high priority. So that's 25. Kaboomski. Oh no. So it does remind you, if you don't add in the pertinent stuff, you have to go in there and do that. Let me see what else. That was the $25 one. We got the 15. We got the 25. Are there any other? It's a $40. That's the catch up. Did I do the homage? That's slightly more, so it's not gonna be. Okay, so this is also a 25. Let's do a triple cover. All 3 covers. All 3. Just put the number so that I can put covers. Get all these goodies right here. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. I don't know where there's a space there. Exclusive cover, regular cover. Is that the order that I have them? Nope. Homage and then regular. Let's switch those. Paste. And and we'll do that. All three. AR7. Not Y. 7. All three covers. Once you start throwing other numbers in there, it gets confusing. Let me see how much I was asking for this. 25. What a deal. Man, who was coming up with that price when I was making that stuff up? All three covers, exclusive, homage, regular, bam, 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 bam. Ships to the US. You see, Patrick, how monotonous this gets and how this could kind of put people in their, kind of stop people in their tracks when they're trying to figure this stuff out. And I've done this. I mean, I've recently done this with the Fund My Comic campaign. So I've already created a bunch of the artwork that is needed for the rewards. I've already thought through some of the wording for some of it. Let me see. Was that the $40? Did I do a $40 over here yet? Let's cancel and let's go through and see if I, yep, I did the regular catch up. That was a regular. All right. And so that was the $25 sketch covers. That's coming up next, I think. Yep. Sold out of that. I can move those over. We're down to 2 of those. Uh-oh. I thought we were down to 3. I better pull one back. Sold out of that. T-shirts. Sold out of the... Oh. He's gone. All right. I thought I still had him. Good thing I checked over here. All right. We'll do the sketch cover next. So new reward, sketch cover. Go up here to pull right from whatever I had here. And the sketch covers are only going to be available. Exclusive sketch cover. Plus regular. Reg. Okay. Well, if they're only going to give me that much space, we might as well. Reg. Nope. It's going to have to be REG. And I don't know if this is monotonous for you, but I hope this helps you and encourages you to see that it's not. Let me make sure people know that it's only available during AR7 campaign. All the monotony that goes into creating one of these campaigns. What? And alternative sketch cover blank plus regular cover plus digital DLX. And how much was that? How much was that? 40. That was 40. 40. What a deal. What a deal. Gotta say, guys, I don't know what I was thinking when I was making up these numbers. July 2025. Over and over again. Sending, no, not 100. You got to enter it in every time. I wish that they could save it, but I'm sure I would complain if they allowed me to save it. Let me catch up on what Patrick is saying. And there's a Fantastic Four movie coming soon. Got to have FF character. So there's 2 more FF characters that I have not drawn yet. So Johnny Storm and Reed Richards. So Mr. Fantastic. So I can definitely get into drawing those. It was hotter a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, when the trailer first dropped and the Marvel Rivals, they were releasing the Sue Storm. Obviously, people were kind of going crazy over the Sue Storm outfit. And so I drew the one that you colored for me. The thing that you colored was the Marvel Rivals. And so I did the Marvel Rivals Sue. And so I might as well do the Marvel Rivals Johnny and Reed also. So no, that's very good. Very good. If I can find a Marvel Rivals sketch cover, I think I'd be all about it. So typing, spelling, and talking, it's about 4. Too many things for me to do at the same time. You're doing great. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. BRB. I'm not sure what BRB means. Burp, 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 burp. So BRB. Did I miss? No. So you'll have to explain to me what BRB stands for, Patrick. So how many do we have here? So look, it says it advises 3 to 10 tier rewards. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far. So 3 more. So I haven't gotten to the catch-up, the homage catch-up tiers. So, and then the original art stuff. No. Just go ahead and save that reward. Did I accidentally hit that? I thought I wanted a new reward. Here we go. So let's do the homage catch-up. Where's homage catch-up? There you go. Copy. And you get a regular edition also. Is there? Nope, that's it. Homage covers. Okay. So in here should tell you that you get a regular cover also. I don't know why that's the first thing, so we'll remove that. Homage covers. Add that down here. Take away this space. Go down here. Make sure it's, yep, that's good enough. Let's get over here. Grab the homage cover file. AR1 through 7. Homage. Did I do this already? Why is this already a populated? Already populated. So 70. Get all of them. Nope, that's not it. I mean, that will be in there, but homage tier catch up. There we go. July. You can see where people start beating their heads against the wall here. Canada, the land of the Canades. And save. So I was watching a Substack. I don't know, Patrick, if you're on Substack, but a buddy of mine, his name is Ulysses. I think his channel is called Comic Book Odyssey. And so that makes 7 or 8. Let's go ahead and do the original art. So he has a comic book channel on Substack. I think you can find it here on YouTube also. And he was talking to somebody who really drills down on Kickstarters and stuff. A video that I watched today. Let me see. Alpha Red 7 cover. Original art. And I'll go in here and pull this off of here as soon as I submit this. Copy. And the guy does horror comics. Not my buddy Ulysses. Ulysses just makes normal comics. But the guy he was talking to has crowdfunded his horror comic for many years, since 2009. And he makes the case that now is the best time for people to start putting their stuff on Kickstarter, because it has kind of gotten prominence because of the G.I. Joe and the Transformers, Skybound stuff. Let me see, original cover art. There we go. And so that made over $1 million, maybe multiple millions of dollars. I'm not sure, but it was the most successful comic book successful comic book campaign on their platform, and it's bringing people into the platform, and people are looking for comics on Kickstarter. So that is why I was on the fence, and I was hoping not to need Kickstarter, but if you want to make the money, I think you jump on Kickstarter, because that's where more eyeballs are. All right, I think methinks. Okay, I think maybe a couple of the other original art rewards. Oh, let me do the T-shirt, just in case anybody wants a T-shirt. Alpha Red brand T-shirt. And the brand image that I talk about is the cover to issue number 3. And that's my favorite, probably my favorite picture, to be honest. I can't lie. I don't want to, instead of there, I forgot, plus regular AR7. Yep, so you get the comic too. But that's probably my favorite. It was inked by my buddy, physically inked by my buddy who used to ink for Marvel, and he leveled it up pretty nice. Digital Deluxe. DLX cover. Copy. Comic. So, image. I forget what I was talking about. 35. Oh, so it was it's a good time with Mark Miller's thing going over 6 figures. There's a lot of attention on countries Kickstarter, so you get more random attention, whereas I have not. I feel like I have pushed everybody to fund my comic, which is fantastic, sitting at 55%. I think that's it. I think that's all I need. All right, so I'm going to go over here. So I saved it. I'm going to go over to the story, and this is the thing that appears in the middle of all of the stuff, all of the campaign in the body of it. And I'm going to see if I can copy just this whole thing. This would be wonderful if all of this gets pulled over into the story. Copy, 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 copy image. Help us improve. Let me see. Help us improve this page by answering 3 quick questions. Please indicate the extent to which you agree or disagree with each statement. The story page is easy to use. I agree. Yeah. I agree. I don't know if I strongly agree or not, but I agree. The story page capabilities meets my needs. I agree. Please describe any difficulties you face on this page. Nothing. I mean, I'm just kind of used to it, honestly. But I don't know if I strongly agree. It's not as intuitive as your social media posts or anything. Let me see if did it do it. Let me see. It did not. Let me see if I copy, and then can I just no? Can I paste? Paste. I mean, it did the words, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So now I just have to put in like this stuff. I got to remember, jump over here and see what I put first. First. Just put the cover. See, got to put in an image, and I put in her cover. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. And then I jump over here. The next image is all 3 covers. And all right. And then I'm going to hit that button, hit that, add another picture, all 3. So it makes it easier each time. Oh no, it's teeny tiny. Let's get rid of that. Delete. Can I delete? Can I just hit the back button, and I think I'm just going to use the big version. Down here before I converted it. Yep, it gives me a bigger. All right, let's see what Patrick says. Back. Sorry, doing laundry. Got about 4 loads backed up. I gotcha. I didn't know you had drawn a cover for Grok. Yeah, I've written a few stories for them. I did not know that. Patrick. That's awesome. Yeah. So the cover that I did for Grok was never. He never asked me to. It was something I returned a favor. Honestly, he reached out to me and asked me if I. Come on, what is this? Hit the delete button. Hit this button. Okay. And he reached out to me and said that he had some room in one of his comics, one of his secret files or something that he could, that I could put one of my characters in. And I had already done Alpha Red. And so I went, I gave him Wingman to put into one of his secret files books. Was it this one? I think it was this one. And so just to return the favor. Uh-oh. Did I not put it in right? Let me see this. There it goes. The funds. No, the funds. The funds would go like after. Okay, it did go after. I have written. Yep. That goes underneath that. Okay. New to Alpha Red. There you go. Here's the story so far. Nice. Okay. And then souls. And then that's where I put in. So delete that. Add this picture. Page 2. And is that what I did? Yep. Enemy himself. Damnation. After damnation. So which... to return the favor, to finish my story, to return the favor, I drew that picture of the apostle. And it was supposed to be just a picture of the apostle. And let me hit the thumbs up button. Kabing, kabing. And I am in here for page 3, or page, the third one here. So it didn't look quite right. My composition for that page was not not what I had wanted. So because I did not compose it correctly the way that I wanted, I filled it in with all the other people. 90s style comic. Kicking it like a 90s style comic. And then I put in the whole thing of, should I just put this? There you go. You get that. Come on. And then the catch-up tier goes underneath the second one. And so I sent it to him and I said, hey, you can use it in any way that you want. So that's how I ended up doing a cover for Grok Comics. And I didn't know where he was going to use it. I actually saw him use it as a promotion for the cover for a different book. And then he came back and used it for that. So I mean, it is what it is. I told him straight up that he could use it for whatever. So let me see. This was for the catch-up tier. Regular. Let's do the regular. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Hang tight. Please hold. There it is. Homage. Do the homage cover. The bigger size homage down here. Not the shrunken down version. Let me see. I'll send you the stories I wrote if you'd like to see them. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. Yeah, you should have got to me before Ray McKay did. Now Ray McKay and I are thick as thieves, and I just don't have the time to work with too many people. So I already sold that next one. Yeah, when you're an artist, like you're too slow to really do many other things. Let me see. What do I want to highlight? There's a couple of things I want to highlight. You get the homage cover. You got the custom guy. Will it let me populate a bunch of these or not? Or not? Let's see. Kabamski. Yeah. Add another guy. Can I add more? What else is available? That flip one. So let's do the flip one. That's a definitely. That's it. Yeah. You missed it, Patrick. So, what you call it? Ray and I, and he's such a prolific writer. This kid, I don't know if he's done stuff for Grok as well. And he Let's see what it looks like here. 0 out of $100 goal should go down. Here's the story of a girl named Searcher. Okay, so there it is. There's all this stuff. Why not? Why not? So I think I'm almost ready. This might be almost ready to go. So I'm going to exit the preview. I do have a video that I could upload as the video. I did mean for it to be the video, but I want to re-record it actually with newer images. Actually, I have a lot of newer artwork for these middle parts, because the colorist is up to page 10, 11, something like that. All right, it's just gonna have to do common risks. There is no risk. Well, maybe if I die, there's a risk. Let me see. Be honest, there's no foreseeable risk that this comic will not be completed. Pencils and scripts. Scripts are done. Inks are probably days, hours away from inks are. I can say that inks are done. Pencils. Pencils, scripts, and inks are done. Colors are halfway to being done. Being done. And letters are starting to come in. Unless something unexpected happens, this comic will be complete by I'm hoping the 16th, but I'll just say the 23rd, just to be on the safe side. June 23rd. Use of AI? Negative, sir. Negative. Add any questions? Nope. Save that. Save that bad boy. People. It's just me. Vanity URL. Collaborators. I could add the inker and colorist and stuff, but I don't typically. They are work for hire, and I don't mean to diminish their contribution. But at this stage of the crowdfunding process, I'm like, I just got to get it out there. I just want to get it done. I talk about them on social media. JC Grande is doing a bang up job on the inks, and Federico Soyik is doing the colors and just doing a fantastic job. Josh Shelton is back on the letters, and so that is what that is like. I have nothing against giving them credit, and they will have credit. All of the people will have credit in the book, but on the Kickstarter, I did not include them, and I could go back and include them. We'll see. I'm just kind of burned out right now. Individual. I don't have a business. It's not a technical business. You won't be able to change this once you continue. Okay. Who's raising funds for this project? Me. Project verification creators in certain scenarios, gender, transition, marriage, etc. Facilitate, complete above steps and unlock this. Okay. I have to hit that continue before they let me go down to the next one to include any creators in here. Project verification, continue to Stripe. And Fund My Comic also uses Stripe. So I might have to skip this portion because I don't want people to know. Actually, I'm just going to pull it over to this other screen so that you don't see. Yeah, I can do this off screen. Legal first name, legal last name, my alias, date of birth, year of birth, Kaboomski. Yes, on all these things. Yes. And your website. Tell us a few details. What are you talking about? About how you earn or collect money with Kickstarter? Your website. AlphaRed.com. Nope. AlphaRedComic.com. You have a website. Continue. Come on. Yep. Incomplete. What is incomplete? Social Security number? I gave it to you already. Come on. You can do it. Confirm. Kabamski. All right. So, all right. I had to confirm the Stripe information. That's how they pay you with Fund My Comic. They pay you within like 2 days. You get a Stripe notification saying, hey, Stripe is depositing this much money into your bank account. Fantastic. With Kickstarter, it's going to be like a bazillion years. So it's usually like 2 weeks after the campaign ends before they transfer the money. So let me see. Project verification. That's complete. Bank account. Add an account. Are you serial? All right. I'm going to pull this over and pull out my banking account number. Let me see if you guys can see this. Don't be stealing all my information, Patrick. I'm going to do my routing number. Everything is on my checkbook. Do you guys write checks anymore? Does anybody write checks anymore? That's the account number is 2. Okay, submitting details. Looks good. Payment source, good. Good. I think we're ready to submit, guys. So this is all right. So it asked for all this information, got all this information, payment, creators, continue to Stripe. Wait a minute. Verification, I already did the verification. Payment source, easy. Manage. Okay. Payment source, okay. Save. Don't live stream everything, I guess. So you guys can take a look at my Fund My Comic whilst I do all this over here. So I confirmed all this stuff over here on Stripe. Stripe is trying to get me to 2 alerts about backer survey and your project. Nope, not interested. Send for review. All right. So, all right, this is what you're looking for. So after I punched in all the numbers, all the information, it says that I am ready to review. So if I wanted to, before I sent it off and I wanted to review everything, preview what people are seeing, they would come and they would see that this is the exclusive cover. Our man Alpha Red is on the cover front, maybe not center, but he's in the front. So this is what people are seeing. This is what people are going to see. And I am pretty happy with it. It's a lot of copying and pasting from the other thing. So next, just send for review. So funding goal is $100. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Gonna send it off for review. Waiting. Good news. Your project has been approved. Say what? Your project will go live if you continue here. Visit promote. Maybe I can have a thing for tomorrow. Another launch party tomorrow. It'd be another quiet, a less elaborate one. Nothing crazy like I tried to do last time with guests and things. But yeah, this is some more of the behind the scenes if I wanted to promote the thing. But generate my URL. We'll use your current project title to generate a URL. Okay, so this is it. Your URL, Kickstarter.com projects, monster within. Okay, and so this will turn into the launch thing. So how cool is that? All right. Kickstarter is winning me back over. It has become a little bit more intuitive since even October when I ran the Alpha Red number 6 thing. Good news, it has been approved. I'm so excited, actually. Ready to launch. What happens if I hit I'm ready to launch? Does it launch it? I want it to launch tomorrow. Project review. It's already been reviewed. I don't know how they reviewed it so fast. Funding goal is $100. Visit promotions section to activate your pre-launch page instead. I did. Okay, let's go on. Kavamsky. No. Where? I thought I copied the link. Here's the link. Created the link, never copied the link. Copy. Paste. And then it goes to. All right. Okay. Well, there it is. Let me see if where do I save this that I can get back to it tomorrow? Okay. Well, I think I'm done. What do you think, Patrick? What do you think? Gonna DoorDash myself some McDonald's with all your info. Haven't written a check in decades. Yep. All right. Well, Patrick, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and I will be launching it, I guess, tomorrow evening. It could be in the morning even. I don't. Wow. I got to rethink this. I got to rethink it now that it's available. I can just hit a button and it launches, and it'll be good for until the 30th of June. So, and that's what I'm going to extend this to also. I don't know if I can do it on my own or if I have to reach out to the site moderators. Luke Stone is the main guy's name. He's the coder. He's the guy behind the scenes. So I'll let him know that I want to extend this from the 19th or the 16th to the 30th. So I'm extending it 2 weeks. All right, sir. Well, I appreciate you. Let me. Well, I appreciate you hanging out, Patrick, and anybody else who's finding this later. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I hope you feel encouraged. I hope I have given you a peek behind the veil of what it's like to create a campaign and taken away some of the fear of hitting buttons, or helped you to kind of think through what you need to do to create all the images, all the copy that you have to put to communicate to your backers what they're getting for each reward that they choose. So I didn't do any add-ons. I guess I can always go back. There's still a process that you can do to edit. So I might think about it, sleep on it, maybe even, and then go back in and allow people to choose some other stuff. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me, Patrick, and hopefully I'll see you tonight. I'm going to hit the outro, which gives you a commercial for the campaign on Fund My Comic. So until later on tonight, check out my Jaw stream where I do this thing: Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong. That's what's on the drawing board tonight. So until then, grace and peace. Welcome to Alpha Red number 7, The Monster Within. In this issue, an ancient evil has risen, unleashed by a rogue treasure hunter on her latest heist. Now, this powerful executioner walks the earth once more, and only Alpha Red stands between the fallen angel and the annihilation of the other kingdom warriors. As Wingman is haunted by cryptic visions of his forgotten past, he squares off with the Searcher and her celestial enforcer Zadkiel. What dark secrets link the sacred relics to Wingman's dreams? And can Alpha Red stop this vengeful angel before it's too late? Brace yourself for pulse-pounding action, shocking revelations, and supernatural suspense in Alpha Red number 7, a high-octane thrill ride you won't want to miss. This issue can be enjoyed on its own, but there will be tiers where you can pick up the first 6 issues of Alpha Red. If you're new to Alpha Red, it can be summarized like this. In a world unraveling from the inside, Alpha Red emerges as a bold new hero in a time of darkness. Calvin Wes Wesley was just a blue-collar worker, until the Kingdom, a secret organization powered by ancient spiritual technology, chose him to be their new champion. With superhuman strength, speed, and wisdom now flowing through him, Wes is thrust into the battle that reaches beyond the physical world into the realm of eternal souls. The enemy, Satan himself, cast into human form, walking among us, immortal, plotting a global apocalypse after being betrayed by his right-hand demon. His identity is hidden, his influence is growing, and only Alpha Red stands between us and damnation. This isn't just a comic, it's a spiritual war dressed in superhero skin. A gripping, high-stakes saga where every punch is powered by purpose and every page crackles with righteous intensity. Created by artist and writer James Q. Nguyen, Alpha Red fuses pulse-pounding action with themes of faith, redemption, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. With stunning artwork and a cinematic story arc built for fans of Spawn, Daredevil, and the Book of Revelation, this is a series that dares to say something deeper, while still kicking it like a 90s-style comic. Join the mission. Back the hero. Invest in the legend. Alpha Red isn't just another comic. It's the beginning of something bigger.
With courage in his heart, a beacon of hope, he's ready to start. With faith as his armor and a fire in his soul, Alpha Red stands tall, fulfilling his role. Alpha Red, the hero we need, with the power God, with strength from above. He battles the darkness with unyielding love. Alpha Red, the hero we need. With the power of faith, he'll always succeed. Fighting darkness, he'll never dread. For the world is safe with Alpha Red, Alpha Red. When the night seems too long and hope seems so far, look to the skies, you'll see his bright star. With a prayer and a promise, he faces the fight. Alpha Red shines through, the beacon of light. Alpha Red, the hero we need. With the power of faith, he'll always succeed. Fighting darkness, he'll never dread. For the world is safe with Alpha Red. So stand tall with courage, let your faith lead the way. With Alpha Red beside